Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the St. Louis Cardinals. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. And a rather easy first out. Striding in, Hunter Dozier.
Number 17, Hunter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. This one's down to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Standing in, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in time and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Pitch on the way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. In now, Aaron Hicks. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Escobar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here comes another 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Second and third here, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bouncer to the left side. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The third baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Rendon.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hudson is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
That is good. The right fielder.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Up next for the Rays, Mike Zunino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the stretch, here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Coming to the plate now, Yonny Chirinos, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be Willy Adames. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Adames tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing, maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Pham is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded. At the plate, Paul DeYoung. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Oh, that's it. Counting 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Pham. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. At the plate, Aire Adrianza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Ready now, Dakota Hudson.
Number 43.
First pitch coming, here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. That's popped up. Wendell ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The first baseman, number 17.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now back
into the box, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First offering on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Upton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Pitch on the way.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Joey Wendell digs in now.
Leading off to the Rays, the second baseman, Joey.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ray Adrianza.
Into the box, Ray Adrianza. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Anderson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Yonny Chirinos. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt.
Yeah, he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in once again, Willie Adames.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Olsen is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Dakota Hudson.
The pitcher.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Under it to make the catch is Wendell, one away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-0. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he will get under the tag at the plate to make it a 5-1 game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Upton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line drive to center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retired. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Hunter Dozier.
17. Hunter Dozier.
Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Justin Upton the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
2-2.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And another foul ball. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch on its way. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Upton going back. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Stepping in now, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 0-2 once more. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Anderson is there to put it away for out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dakota Hudson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Eduardo Escobar standing in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Now here it comes.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope,
And he lays
that's
off
ball.
this one down and in for ball 2. And there's a base hit on the line. Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Your
pitcher.
attention, please. In shooting for Tampa Bay, number 40, Jose.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Olsen is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Adames. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Andrew Kittredge comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Anderson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Kittredge, playing here in his age 29 season, he offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, a 4-seam fastball, and a changeup.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Paul DeYoung digs in next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hard ground ball to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
The first baseman, number 17. Hunter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting,
Here's Justin Upton now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Adrianza into foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Joey Wendell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a line drive, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. Now here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton on the move. He's there, but he drops it. Runner at first following the error. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First offering on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. At the plate now, Ehire Adrianza, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kiermaier comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Jose Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Upton. He can't get to it. This one's down. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Settling in now, Eduardo Escobar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Upton's under it. And that ends the inning. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 62.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian Anderson.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, number 6.
And this is popped up back behind second. Segura is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So here's Mike Zunino. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Popped him up. Chirinos over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
9-1 is the way this one ends. St. Louis took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dakota Hudson is the winning pitcher of record. Yonny Chirinos was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits, 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.